What is happening, guys? Welcome back to Regearing Garage, and this is one of the baddest mini bikes that we have now. This is a 14,000 watt electric mini bike. We pulled off a 223cc Ghost, a Ghost engine that we stroked out and put this on it, and this is by far the sickest mini bike. This thing has a ton of power. It's fully controllable. You control everything with an app, and this is by Electro & Co. Of course, we had to build the battery box, the engine mount, and all that, and we have a video linked right here where it shows us building all this. So this thing needed a few upgrades because of this monstrous power that we have on it. This will put down 60 foot-pounds of torque. It's 14,000 watts. It's pretty wild. So we just upgraded. I just got through putting them on these 19-inch Son of tires. These are our favorite tires because of the big knobbies. They really grip, and the factory tires was lacking on this bike. We also slapped on this front hydraulic disc brake kit that we had sitting on the shelf because this bike is so fast you have to have front brakes to help you slow down. And also we have everything linked from the battery, the controller, the motor, and all the accessories from Electro & Co. linked down below. Those links do help us out, so make sure to check this stuff out if you're interested in doing one of these kits. And one thing we didn't mention is this is one of their biggest batteries. This battery is like $2,000 because it's so huge. I think it might be cheaper than that, but you don't have to go with this big of a battery. We wanted to push this thing to the max in every way, so that's why we went with this huge battery. So you could cut down the price of the kit dramatically by getting a smaller battery, and then you could upgrade to a second one later so you can hot swap these batteries, because all you do is unplug this harness here. The way I designed my kit is unhook this harness. You got 4 5/16 bolts, and then you pull this cover off and the battery slides right out. So you go with a smaller battery, have a lighter bike, and have more money later to do hot swappable batteries. So that's one thing to note we didn't say in another video. But we also have some accessories on the other side of the bike, and we'll go through what we're doing to the bike today, and then we'll get this thing done up and back on the trail. So here's a bunch of accessories that we have from Electro & Co. This is their 12 volt box. So this will basically take the power that's coming out of this battery and scale it down to 12 volts so you can run accessories. It comes with an on and off switch that you can mount somewhere. You can make a plate that mounts to your handlebars or just wherever you can mount it. The best thing about our particular bike is it has this fake gas tank, and we can just drill holes and put switches wherever in this. That's why I like this fake gas tank for electric setup. Then we also have a USB phone charger that we can install, because you do run your phone as you run an app to control everything. You can control like your throttle, how much power you want to put down. So if you wanted to start off a kid that's never rode a mini bike with this, even though it's 14,000 watts, you can scale it down with your phone. So this will keep our phone charged, because normally we have the brightness cranked all the way up. Then we have another power button. We've got 3 to install. This one's for the LED underglow. We got 6 strips here. It looks like 2 1-foot one, 2 8-inch, and 2 6-inch maybe. So we can put these all over the place, make it glow yellow to match the theme of the bike or something. That's going to be pretty sweet. And then we have another switch that's going to control a headlight. So they sent us out their headlight kit that comes with this little light bar that you can mount. But we're going to be using the Harley Davidson headlight that we mounted on the bike. And this headlight does have high and low beams, so I just wired in high and low, so when you turn it on, it's as bright as it can be, because that's the way I wanted it. We already got a plug here, so that's a waterproof plug, so we'll just add that to the factory harness. So last thing we got to do is this thing is geared at a 5-to-1 ratio. So that's a pretty high gearing. I know 5-to-1 don't sound high, but if you had a 14-to-1, that's a low gearing. 5-to-1's high gearing. The smaller that first number is, the more top speed you're going to have, the slower takeoff you're going to have. So we're at 5-to-1, and all of our gas mini bikes, we lock them around 6-to-1 ratio. Well, the problem was we put a 60 tooth on it, but we forgot this came with a 12 tooth. So we're going to be swapping out the 12 tooth today to a 10 tooth that just slips right on to that output shaft. And then we got to run a new piece of chain, because our chain was super cheap and it stretched a lot. We didn't get motocross chain yet. We're getting that after we powder coat the bike. We'll do it up with nice motocross chain, so keep stretch to a minimum, because this thing puts out so much power. This is what's going to make it crazy out of the hole. Right now, this thing with me, I'm a big boy. I like my meats and cheeses. But it doesn't take off like wheelie happy or anything out of the hole, but as soon as I get taken off, it's like a rocket. The thing will pull to 60, 70 miles per hour so fast. This will give us that low end grunt that we like and that I need in the woods. So let's get all these parts slapped on. It's going to be super easy. All this stuff's plug and play. I might cut down the wire length Might not, I don't know. But, so we got a lot of stuff to do. Let's get right into it. So the gearing is simply this fast. Oh, that's a lot of power. A lot of power going through that thing. Oh wait, I got my Big Eye Designs pry bar that I keep in my pocket. It may make fun of me, but it's actually handy. Look at that. And it's titanium, and right here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. So check them out. They've got a fidget on it. Things are sick. I might be a nerd, but I'm a nerd that's prepared. You know what I'm saying? I got their screwdriver. You need screwed? I'll screw you. I got it right here in my pocket. Also, you're like, oh yeah, but screwdriver and pry bar. Hey, how you gonna make any notes? Oh, glad you asked. We got a bolt action titanium pin from Big Eye Design. This stuff is crazy high quality. And then you're like, well, that don't cut it. Well, yeah, it does, because I got a titanium knife from Big Eye Design right in my pocket. This stuff is sick, and we have a lot more products of theirs. This stuff is awesome. I'm freaking strapped up like a Snap-on toolbox right now. Good gosh, they're gonna make deck notes for my nips where I can just take stuff apart with it after a while. All right, so back to the mini bike. We're gonna slap on this 10 tooth. Oh yeah. Man, how simple was it? That simple. Man, there we go. It's that fast. I know we don't have the chain on it, but we'll do that off camera. You've seen us put chains on before. I'm thinking this little 12 volt box can set right here because the gas tank goes up, and this will keep this away from water, which we don't want this to get in. I don't know how waterproof this stuff is. So just in case, we're gonna keep it completely out of harm's way, and we can Velcro this first, make sure the cap goes back on, and then we can start drilling holes to mount everything. Oh yeah, that's real nice. Hold it. So they screw this fake cap on. Let me get all the witcher woos out of there. This little cap on, so it's a double layer, which I mean don't affect me at all. Big Eye Design coming in clutch. What's cool is you can use this as a T handle, or get some real leverage on it. It's really nice. Okay, did we get that centered? No. Okay. There you go, right in the gas cap. So if you need to refill your phone battery, okay, didn't hit record, but drilled 3 holes for the power buttons. That's unfortunate. Lights, main power for the 12 volt setup.
Barely touch it.
Do you want me to turn the throttle aggression down a little bit more? Nope, no we don't.
Don't you dare.
It's so weird. I'm waiting for you to start it, and it started.
It's on.
That baby stays turned on. Wait.
Oh.
Okay, so we haven't done a chain tensioner, and that is highly needed on this hog. We have to preload the front shocks soon and build a chain tensioner, and then she's done. We can send her off powder coat, put a fork in her, she's done. Oh yeah, Lonnie hasn't seen it. 12 volts, underglow lighting. Look at that. See it shining all over?
Yeah.
Headlight, we got everything.
Real nice.
But Lonnie has not rode it, so it may kick the chain.
It's bad about it?
Not bad. It kicked it on me, but I'm twice your weight, so I'm really...
A lot of times...
Don't do
well,
it.
I was just going to say, a lot of times they don't kick as often with me.
Yeah, so it's worse on kicking chain when you're really flat, like if you're trying to go through turns and dig. But, I mean, just be careful. So, hey, this is way better. Well, you rode it for a split second off camera. Not today, like the other day.
Why would you tell them that?
Sorry. Just trying to be truthful.
Is this recording?
Yeah.
Right.
Wait. Yeah, you're good. All right, Lonnie's.
I'm just going to hammer.
Okay. Gosh dang.
Feels like it's lifting up on me. Oh my god.
Look at the chunks. Dude, you're throwing like...
I love the feeling of the electric engine.
It makes you all giddy inside. You're throwing like chunks the whole entire time.
Well, I would have stayed in it going out, but my foot peg was up like this. So I was like,
oh
where's
yeah.
my foot peg?
We haven't added... I kind of like the foot pegs being there.
Yeah, it ain't bad once you get your foot on them.
Would you rather it be where we normally have them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or in the woods, I would.
For powder coat, need to do that. Go hoon snort across the field and stuff. Or in the woods, I don't care. Whoa.
Whew. You gotta be careful with the throttle on this thing. It's mean as crap. I love it. Absolutely love this thing.
Well, and the new tires are on it too, so it's a huge upgrade.
Wow. It just keeps pulling.
Really squat the suspension. Yeah, it gets the chain just... You remember when we put the longer shocks on it before, like back in the day, it would make the chain tighter as you squatted it. You remember?
Yeah.
Because it's like over that crest. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to explain to... Look at all these white bugs. They'll bite you too. They're wild. They look like cotton, but they're bugs. I looked them up because one bit me one day. So you want to take it through the woods?
Yep.
You scared? Scared, you little baby? Sheesh.
Already about layered down. I can hear that chain popping. My peg went up. Yeah, I'm gonna go this way. The only thing with this thing is it's hard to control the throttle, which you can do that in the app, but I don't have the app right now, so you gotta barely touch it or it's gonna go full bore. I don't know how fast I was just going, but it felt fast.
You could hear the chain skipping too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Bad.
I said that in the woods. Anytime you're turning and hit the throttle, even if you're just barely touching.
I wonder too, not only, I know it's a loose problem, you know, where the suspension does that, but I also wonder if it's like flexing where we didn't do the upper mount. Yeah, they're everywhere, dude. It's like they smelled us and came out. This is, and I was saying this wouldn't have cost as much if we would have put a smaller battery on it. Oh, yeah. We could have went with half the size, but we should get 3 to 4 hours.
Bigger battery though. If you got the means.
If you have the means, I highly recommend it.
If you have the means, I highly recommend picking one up.
It is the baddest mini bike.
I just got an arm pump though, like you gotta hang on for dear life with this thing.
Yeah, it's insane. I can't wait to get a chain tensioner and do that upper brace, and then it's gonna be go time. So come out to Wildcat. We're having our meetup. Make sure to check out the website, and we'll be there with this. So we'll catch you on the flippity flop. Thanks for watching this video today, guys. I'm going to call this bike the MB200E, and this thing's a freaking riot. I can't wait till you guys get to see this thing in action. If you come to Turkey Bay in October, we're going to have all of our mini bikes and a bunch of our builds there. We would love to hang out and ride with you. We'll be there Friday and Saturday, so make sure to go to rbgcarts.com. Also support the channel by, if you need any of our parts, and also we'd love to see you out at our meetup. We haven't had a meetup in several years, so this is going to be awesome. We're going to try to get vendors and stuff to allow us to do engine giveaways just like we've always done. We normally give away thousands of dollars worth of stuff to give thanks back to you guys for supporting our channel and supporting us. So we'd love to see you out there. Come hang out, ride with us, maybe win some stuff. And it's going to be a good hoot of a time. Make sure to check out those links for all of Electro & Co.'s products. Like I said, you can save a lot of money by getting a smaller battery. We just went with the big one. And of course, this big one is crazy. I mean, we've never even got it down to like 70% yet, and we've rode for hours around here. So really excited to see what kind of range it'll get at Turkey Bay. So Lonnie will be riding this thing. We've got to build a chain tensioner, build an upper cradle support for the engine, the motor, because it's flexing the frame, I think. Just so much power is going through it. We're going to beef it all up, get it powder coated so it'll be out there. So thank you guys so much for checking it out. Thank you, Electro & Co. Make sure to use those links because it does help us to continue to do these videos. Love you guys, and God bless.